You're watching your Primetime News Bulletin. Up next is Action TV.
The Anti Corruption Committee Secretariat was established by the present government in line with their aim to crack down on fraud and corruption. It has been 10 days since the work of the Committee Secretariat came to a standstill. This Secretariat, which began on the 19th of February 2015 under the auspices of the Prime Minister's Secretary, carried out its activities until the 30th of June. When it was first established, the Secretariat had a tenure of 6 months. It was renewed on multiple occasions. The tenure of the Secretariat provides the first example of how the government planned to crack down on fraud and corruption. On the 2nd of this month, Action TV reported that the officials attached to the Anti-Corruption Committee Secretariat had been inconvenienced as they had not been given a clear plan on how they should proceed as the tenure of the Secretariat concluded. Of the resources allocated to the Anti-Corruption Committee Secretariat, the Prime Minister's office has so far reclaimed only 5 vehicles. During our previous report, we emphasized that the government's official stance on the Secretariat should be made public. According to statements expressed on the 5th of this month by the Cabinet Media spokesperson, it can be assumed that a decision on whether or not the tenure of the Anti-Corruption Committee Secretariat would be taken during tomorrow's Cabinet meeting. If the tenure is extended, the first investigation that should be launched is into the expenses of the Secretariat. According to the Cabinet spokesperson, the Secretariat has been allocated a sum of 13.2 million rupees for its expenses for a period of 6 months. He also noted that the Secretariat has a monthly expenditure of 12 million. The funds allocated for the Secretariat originates from the Prime Minister's office. So investigations should be launched into which office or which unit used up all this money. If the Cabinet spokesperson figures are accurate, the taxpayers have spent a sum of 336 million rupees over the past 28 months, proving that cracking down on fraud is an expensive task. The state will have to bear further expenses when prosecuting culprits of such crimes, so steps should be taken to recover the government expenses from the individuals responsible. What will the future hold for the Anti-Corruption Committee Secretariat? Action TV is on the lookout.